Hello everyone, this is a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, and today we are playing a game by request. Emu's frequent collaborator and contributor to us here. Also, Dot Hack, resident evil scientist and genius extraordinaire with the area server program, requested we play a little Miner 2049er, which is a game that, true to my not the best platformer form, I have been dodging for quite some time. But here we are today playing it. This is the Atari 2600 port of Miner 2049er. And we are playing Bounty Bob, who is apparently Mountie Bob. He's a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, according to the game's backstory, which I'm so glad I looked up, because this has some of my favorite names of all time in a game. We are going through Nuclear Ned's uranium mines, dodging chutes, ladders, and these radioactive monster mice rodent things, trying to hunt down Yukon Yohan, the notorious villain who's guilty of having the single best name of all time. As you can see, we're kind of working our way through here. You'll see a large vertical chute on the right side of the screen, that yellow sort of double thick line. I'll show you what happens if we land on it. We've also got a little zigzag chute going through the middle off right here. Right now I'm trying to deal with this sort of red radioactive. I'm going to say it's a giant rat or something. You can see I mistimed my jump and tripped on him there. Every time we lose a life, it all resets. We keep our score, but the entire maze resets, and we have to go back and do the thing over again. As you can see right there, when we go down the left side of that chute, we will slide down. Now, it is a free slide, much like Donkey Kong. If we fall from too far a height, we will lose a life. But the chutes are sort of safe fall zones, if that makes sense. And even if it doesn't. Just going to clear out the bottom area. Do it for the points, since I effed up last time. Actually got pretty good at jumping that thing in practice runs. I made sure to take a few practice runs, so there's actually a chance of seeing the second level. See, like there I lost a life. May have to play this a second time, because oh my god, am I playing poorly right now. Go figure. You know? Use up all the good gameplay. I can't even say that. Another trope of the little gaming group we're in. Just as I was getting on a roll, the phone rang a couple times, right quick and in a hurry. Start of school stuff and whatnot. So just sort of getting our ducks in a row on that. But there we go. The bottom line all cleared out. Now I just have to make my jumps a bit cleaner. Tiptoe to there. Got a little bit of leeway on the jump. Not the most. There we go. That's that one all cleared out. And just to show you the safe fall distance, gonna get right up there and on the left side. See, now if we're falling that height and that just left of center gap, we're dead in the water all day long. But we can make that safely thanks to the chute. Come up, take out these two absolutely safe platforms. The rodents aren't going to chase us. They're happily at home where they dwell. Have their little range area. You could literally walk up to the pixel before they approach and just watch them come to and fro. Unfortunately, this is very limited time to catch them. Gonna try getting this right here. You'll notice a timer in the upper right corner. That's the amount of oxygen we have in the mine level before we have to surface or change tanks or what have you. And if that runs out before you clear the entire level, you die. Pretty self-explanatory on that one. I'll let it go by there a little bit. And I forgot about the chute, and that takes us the whole way down on the zigzag slide. Always fun, and then you get that sort of digital slide whistle sound effect. Down under 600 now. And we have the slide cleared out, so we just have to time our double jump, essentially, is what we got to do here. Wait till it turns. There it is. Big ol' slide down. But the important thing is, we got the varmint out of the way. Yeah, I said it, varmint. That's the scientific term. Now it's just a race between us and less than 500 in-game ticks. To get the rest of this maze cleared should be a pretty easy get. As long as I don't constantly fall down that zigzag chute, we should be fine. Get that piece. Jump over for the edge. And now we just gotta come up and grab that bad boy on the left. That's gonna warp us to floor 2, and this one, very reminiscent of that one Donkey Kong board. Of course, both platformers came out very similar time. Take out the baddie there. Not going to try making that jump because I feel that's a guaranteed loss. But we do have a doorway there. Could completely bypass the doorway, or you could just press up and down to deal with them. Up will take you, obviously, to the next level up, and down, you get the idea. Walk the whole way over. Oh! Didn't quite press jump in time there, and I think that's a game over at 13:35. We're going to try again one more time, just for the sake of it. Wow. So bad at the tiptoeing right now. Fall down, grab the hammer, and take that nasty little fella out. Very enjoyable game. Controls feel solid. Gravity obviously feels a little wonky on jumps from time to time. You get a very abrupt end to your jump. But it is fair and it is consistent, and that's really all you could ask for out of a game. Actually making a nice bit of headway through the lower floors this time through. Got the entire first 2 rows taken out there. Usually I don't bother because you have to do a lot of up and down at the end anyway. At least I do, because I always end up going down that zigzag chute at least an extra time. Appreciate the detail they put into this. I really appreciate the little world building into the story of this, and that's something you really have to love with what they did with these games. They made it something that the imagination could really go wild with. Just from the names Bounty Bob being Mountie Bob and all of that stuff. I appreciate the heck out of that. You know, thinking back to younger days and looking at 8-bit sprites, obviously they're not the most immersive thing on the planet. They leave a lot to be desired as far as making you feel you're in the game, but a well-crafted story and some solid mechanics, these humble visuals do an awful lot to bring you right back in. Made our jump. Managed to avoid the zigzag slide. At least that time. I still got to ride down it there at the end. But we did make the jump, and that is a thing. Probably just going to take out that area first and then come back for that very top bar, because that seems to be the less time consuming way, at least the way it's playing out in my head. Oof. See, I was thinking it was going to take us on the left-hand side one. Instead, the right-hand block sent us down the slide, and I have to make a little detour. But at least we know we could tap. We sort of toe tap that left-hand one without falling down the slide, in theory. So yeah, we're right back where we were the first time we played through, just no silly deaths. At least first time on this recording. Update 29. Not feeling terrible about that. Again, our score to beat was 1335 off the initial run. Get our quick kill. Technically, it's not a kill. Technically, he captures them while they're smiling and funny colored. It's literally what the game says. Try making that jump there. Oof! And I waited too long to press the thing. That was just awful on my part. See, we got 2 bounty bobs left. I will say the lateral control is dead on. Jumps feel a bit weird from time to time, but when you stop on a dime. That feels really good for the game, and it's not one of those things where you have to press like through the controller to get it rolling. It's just very precise stop of momentum. So again, we're going to try jumping right at the edge there. Do just make it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try timing this ladder down. See, I messed up there, but we still had enough time to catch that guy. There we go, 1081. We've completed more of the level, I think, than we got done last time. So also one of those games, if you're playing like head-to-head with one of your friends, you can just sort of choose the way you're keeping score. You going for full completion, or are you going for highest total score? Gives you a couple different ways to play and a couple different options on scoring there. Not really sure how we're supposed to get by this guy, because I think it's going to take a damn near perfect jump to get past that guy. Maybe if we wait till he's... Okay, so he comes just past halfway in the door. See, I'm no good at that jump. But maybe... See, I don't have faith in myself to get through those doors in time with one of the items still active. There's just no time on that clock for that. Drop down and get that guy. We're up to 1231 now that we've captured that little radioactive rodent I'm going with. Let this one skitter on by. That's 2 down. Nearing that 1355 already, that's a good sign. Yeah, new high score. Hey, oh, I thought we had that one. That one looked close. 1365. I'll take that all day. I think this is where I'm going to cut it. Like I said, I got a couple more things to do. Get the boyo ready for his first day of 4th grade coming up here. In the meantime, this has been a grumpy old guy gaming saying take care, and we'll see you around.